YouTube was good, man. Back at it again with another vid, and this time Black Ops 4. We about to see what's going on, see how the game's holding up, how the gameplay is now from where we have been. As y'all know from the last video we just did was Black Ops 1. So if y'all haven't been able to tell, we've been kind of tossing back to some previous Call of Duties versus just playing the newer ones. So the plan is now to go through some more of these. So we're gonna do Black Ops 4 today. Be on the lookout for some advanced warfare, some infinite warfare. We're gonna see if we can get any type of game lobbies for those. I'm gonna attempt Black Ops 2 and Black Ops 3. Can't make guarantees with the type of hacking that goes on both of those games, unfortunately. So it kind of is what it is. So we'll try to see what we can do in this video here. Now, if y'all remember when it came down to playing Black Ops 4, the time to kill the TTK was crazy. Like if you played core, you had to use like either a sniper or a marksman rifle, or shotgun, or something with a fast fire rate that was gonna be able to take out people. So this was one of the very first games I started playing hardcore when it came down to multiplayer. So I did a lot of like hardcore TDM, as it's already on right now as we speak. I did hardcore domination when they had like the hardcore mosh pits and stuff like that. I was definitely on it. Mercenary Deathmatch Mosh Pit, it was on here right now. Like that was my go-tos. Like if I did play core, it was just TDM. It had the nice aesthetics to the game, like it looked great, but playing the game was so much more different. And that's mainly because of how just the style of play was compared to where we've gotten at now. That I feel like TTK is so much faster now than what it was back then. To where like if you look at the TTK here, it's crazy. Now you're not gonna see that for me because I'm going straight into hardcore. But the plan is to get some games out here. Now, if y'all remember, this had the black market, it had contracts and everything. You had the unlocks that you could get. You could use COD points. You could use your briefcases to unlock certain things, certain bundles that were available in the stores. Now, Black Ops 4 has some fire ass skins and stuff. And it was crazy to think about it that way. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got 5 of them. Let's go ahead and just open the 5 just to see if we can get anything out of it that I may not have right now at the moment. Crazy enough, I think that's new. Imagine that. That's another new one. Another new one. Like I'm getting new stuff, and I haven't played this game in who knows how long now. So it's actually crazy to think about. And last case, let's see what we got out of this one. Some more paint for sure. It's crazy to think about it that way. Like, and it was never ending. Like you could keep going and going and going until you couldn't go anymore. And apparently you could do this where you purchase some tiers for COD points as well. And then as far as like inventories, like what you last received out of all this stuff before. Like Black Ops 4 was definitely dope for the aesthetic, I would say, more than anything. Gameplay wise was always different. Now score streaks, you had a good amount of them. The crazy one was always strike team. The sniper's nest was insane. If y'all remember how the sniper's nest was, crazy work. And then this is when like specialists were really kicking in, even after like BO3. Where every character had something different. Now, my main ones that I always tend to use was Battery, Crash. I use Ruin here and there. Recon and Zero were my go-tos for the most part. And Battery was just if I wanted to be an ass and noob tube everybody to death, I was noob tubing. You weren't going to stop me. And then Crash just to get that little extra health. Because we were playing hardcore all the time, I used that along with Recon. So it was definitely a thing that I really wanted to get away with doing that worked out in the long run. Now, my favorite guns on here, MX9 was my baby. Especially playing hardcore, it was quick, fast. It had the power. Even if you played core with it, it was relatively decent as well. Peacekeeper, I started to enjoy a little bit later on as time progressed. As you see, it was only level 10. I didn't really use it too often like that. I think I had just changed this over the last I think I last played it a year or two ago. I played it and I just tried to use it something different. Core date I was using like crazy because of the amount of bullets that were in the gun, so I was destroying like shields and stuff like that. AN94 was relatively decent. I didn't use it that much on this game either. This was still something that I just wasn't really paying attention to like that. The KN57 I was definitely using. This GCast Mastercraft with the unicorn on it. Classic legendary skin. Always been dope. Augur was what I would go to for core because it was just simple 2-tap, usually 2 to 3 at very most, instant kills every time. Swordfish, again, the burst, get hit about 2-3 times, you're done for. And then the mod class, nasty, nothing else I can say. Now this is my troll class, which is the Mozu, is a revolver. I got the sniper scope on it and everything. Goes crazy. It was actually relatively fun too because it would be a 1 to 2 tap as well playing core. So always had fun playing this game. It was one of the first games next to World War II, which I'm pretty sure we'll play that again soon too, that I as a streamer really gravitated to and really pulled in an audience to me. And this was when I was on Mixer, when that was a thing. Yes, Mixer was a thing, was what got me partnered. I was playing this at the time when I got partnered. So let's see if we can get a game. Let's get into it, man. All right, so we got a game. Now, unfortunately, this is one of the ones I wasn't a fan of. Jungle was cool, but the flooded version, I hated it. It was not something I ever really enjoyed like that, but I might as well fit the aesthetics. Use my mans with the scuba gear on, looking like Scuba Steve. Why not? Get out of there. Oh, well, there's that. But again, it's one of those games that I have a fondness for. There's a lot of people that liked it, that didn't like it. I enjoyed the hell out of it. I just got shot by a teammate. That's always nice. Get him up out of there real quick. I will always hold this game near and dear to me because of the fact of what it did for me as a content creator, streamer, or whatever you want to call it at the time. And nothing will ever change my mind on that, no matter who you are at any point in time. Again, thank you guys for the views and the likes so far on the BO1 videos. It's greatly appreciated. I had a lot of fun actually playing that game. I actually played it a little bit after the video as well, just to kind of get a little bit more acclimated with it again. Getting ready for Throwback Thursday coming soon again, while also getting ready for some Warzone Mobile. So we got some stuff lined up, man. It's gonna be great to start playing these games again, man. Like, not gonna lie. Being able to go back in time and enjoy games that were just hands down above and beyond anything we probably experienced, and still continue to at least attempt to experience. It's just crazy, but it doesn't get any better, man. It does not get any better. Now, the one thing about hardcore, of course, is because of how easy it is that you can get some kills, it does make it, you know, a little cheesy, because you know you're going to get kills, or if you're not quick enough to the draw, you're going to get killed. So you got to be smart about how you play it at times. Let me see if I can get that there. Okay. I'll just rotate it around the other way instead. All right, teammate. Got to your war. I'll let him know, man. See you over there in that water. To that window. Nope. And I'm whiffing. I was hoping he was going to actually come around. Didn't happen, but it's all good, man. It's all good. Now, again, if you guys have any other recommendations of like other old school Call of Duties, maybe even Battlefield, which I'm probably going to end up doing Battlefield here soon too. Like Battlefield 4 or something like that. Might be worth trying out. See what type of experience we can have playing that as well. Triple and shot in the back. I'm so excited. That's crazy. See you. That's right. So you could have two teammates at max that have the same type of character to use. Couldn't go past 2. With past 2 would show that they were locked on the screen, which is cool. You didn't want to have like a majority rule of like something in particular, because you do that, you're pretty much destined for just to lose. Like if you have a team full of like crashes, that's nonstop health. You got a team full of recon, that's nonstop just knowing where everybody is on a regular basis. Just a lot that tied into it. That's another thing. I realized these games take forever. These games are relatively long. Like when I played Black Ops 1 yesterday, that one game I played was quick, simple, easy. I feel like there wasn't much to it. You get on here and it's like the games last forever. And I think it's because with hardcore, everybody's kind of just sitting around. And with core playing this, there's a little bit more movement because you're not worried about dying within 5 seconds of walking out somewhere. Which great and all, but you know. This same backpack baby redneck dolphin got him. That's one way to go about it. Nope. And there goes the goat. It's another thing when you get so used to like FOVs and movements and stuff like that and other Call of Duties, it becomes so weird to try to like play these games and maneuver and look at stuff now because it just everything just feels different. So like I have to be very selective of how I like play in specific instances because I had to realize like, okay, I have to play either a little slower because I can't see everything that's around me all the time, or I can continue to play fast, but I have to check surroundings a lot more frequently, which isn't necessarily a bad thing because you don't want to just run out there and just get tortured anyways. But sometimes you're just like, man, I need to get the juices flowing. Let me run and gun somebody real quick, you know? So come on around that corner. We can stay in that water. That's fine too. We get the dub anyways, you know what I'm saying? Probably not gonna do a core game because that game actually lasted a lot longer than I was expecting it to. I ain't got time, I got to go. But that right there in a nutshell is Black Ops 4 playing hardcore TDM. People are still playing this game. It took a little second to kind of find or hop into a match, and that may have been because I think skill-based matchmaking was starting to really pop up around this time. So that could have been why it took a little second. But also I do know that the player count isn't as high anymore in here as what it used to be previously. Now that like we're a little bit more removed, this wasn't like a lot of people's favorite when it came down to playing it. And I don't even think this was skill-based measurement because even then you still were able to stay in the same exact lobbies at the time. So it made things a lot more interesting. You were able to stay in these lobbies and cause havoc, wreak havoc, all that good stuff, man. That's it, man. Thank y'all for watching the vid. Make sure to like up the vid if y'all enjoyed the stream. I said enjoy the stream. That lets you know that y'all should go check me out on Twitch. Twitch.tv says AyeDeon. Why not? Throwback Thursday's coming soon. Warzone Mobile's coming soon. Make sure to go check it out. Make sure to like up the vid if you enjoyed it. Comment down below. Let me know any other old school games y'all want me to check out. And I can catch y'all in the next video, man. Peace.